Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you're at. Hi, I'm Big John TW, and this is We've Got Cake. Let's go. Alright, I think we're going to start the day off with, I think we're going to start the day off with Cajun Princess. Cajun Princess, yes sir, it's a smoking little hottie here that can only be made on cake. Why? Because she is a shaman mastermind. So let's look into this. Let's go. And let's keep in mind, people, let's keep in mind, chat, if at any point in time, any of my friends, which I consider everyone in my community my friend, should so happen to fall either into my chat or into my chat in-game and state that they want a team and they want to go kill some shit, then I got 2 words for you. Let's go. Oh, let's see here. Why are some of these undone? Let's see. Repulsion field, detention field. Yeehaw! What's up, Duke? What it is, what it be? Hi, I'm the one that was in your chat last night. Welcome to my stream. And by the way, by the way, Duke, thank you for following. It means a lot. Don't think I missed it. Yeah, I've got my diabetes in a cup, better known as coffee. Very little coffee, a whole lot of sugar and creamer. So let's see here. I have 3 to put somewhere. No, we don't want to put them in there. I've got my stamina's already up. Oh, I don't do coffee either. Actually, there's probably very little coffee in this. There's a whole lot of sugar. There's probably enough sugar in my coffee that if you shake the thermos well enough, it's gonna pop out a donut, okay? A totem or a witch doctor? Witch doctor. We don't allow enhancements. Summon mass, already 6. See, that's what I don't understand. I had to... Let's put another one in there. And do I have like concealed, don't I? Personal for dispersion bubbles full. Yes, Mr. Duke. I do tricks. Dun, 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 dun. Woo! There we go. Let's do that. Let's take that away from there. Well, what's this got? 5 gives me an increase of damage of 2.5, and if I put one more in it, it just increases area effect defense by to fire and cold. Oh, whoa. Nope. Because you can only put reduced endurance cost and recharge speed. Yeah, it's a little wet down here. It's been raining for like the last 2 days. But you know what they say. We're in the middle of a stay-at-home order, which means as long as you don't answer yourself often, you're fine. And I don't answer myself often. I answer myself all the time. So let's see here. Yeah, let's do that. Badge earned. Welcome to 50. Jakery Anna. I hope I'm saying your name right. Welcome to the Man Cave. Welcome to the COH community. All right. Now I'm gonna go away from here, and let's go. I'm gonna just demonstrate Jake Ryan. Okay. Yeah. I will warn you, Jake. I'm an engineer, not an English major. I am not good. You would think with being a streamer, I would be able to enunciate oddball. Nope. No, mate. Nay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go here to AE, because I don't think this one's quite maxed out on everything yet. Almost maxed out on influence. So we're going to run a smashing and lethal farm with a mastermind. Why? Because it just gets the good old blood pumping. So let's go. And once again, if you have an account on We Have Cake, or you make an account on We Have Cake, I will be more than happy to team with you and run missions with you, whether they're at my level, your level, or just me power leveling. I've actually got a scrapper. I was actually running the smashing and lethal 50 farm with, like a tank, hurting. So yeah, this, my friend, is definitely a situation of let's go. Alright, now I'm going to show you why We Have Cake is special. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where's my 8th one? Oh, there you are, fine sir. 8. This is a mastermind that legitimately has 8 pets. Give me a second to go over all my buttons, all my toggles here. Alright. Now the Hell Knight is a really interesting tank because when he gets in there and he gets pissy, you know, and hopefully they don't talk back to you. Dude, they do it all the time, man. They are my worst critic. We're talking about the voices in my head. Now, as you can see, he's already spawned 4 imps and 2 death knights. So he has 7 of his own, and I have 8, bringing the grand total to 15 pets. And of course, with that being said, we can just pretty much walk through it all. No joke. I know, right? Don't you wish that if you had multiple personalities, you could claim them all as dependents on your taxes? See, guys, this is the dumb shit that runs through my head all day. Like, if I got multiple personalities, why can't I claim them all on my taxes? If I go to an insane asylum, I can prove that they exist to me. See here, so ow. Oh god, yeah. Oh dude. Look at the massive amounts of pet carnage I've got here. And these are all under my control. Thank you for following. Welcome to the Man Cave. Welcome to the Man Cave. Once again, we're playing on We Have Cake, and this is a character that can only be created on Cake. This is a cake only archetype. And as you can tell, it is a very powerful And this group is is, believe it or not, very well balanced. It it has healers. It has truthfully, the only thing it's using me for is bubbles. And the Death Knight is now gone on his own little pissy string. And yeah. Just every now and then you gotta direct him. And my totem decided he wanted some. Oh yeah. So once again, this is an archetype that can only be made on cake. You know? Uh-oh. Looks like I'm probably about to lose some people here. Maybe if I give them some inspiration, I can get some heals here. Alright. Yeah. Hello there. Just curious how that works. If I set it to 4 times 8. Currently, I'm 2 times 6, and as you can tell, I'm not really having any. But I'm 2 times 6, but I'm also pretty well IO'd as far as that's concerned. I do have and as you'll notice when I do my sets, I have a tendency to do a lot of pure damage sets, pure resistance sets. I am more of a balance the powers than well, let's do part of this and part of this. I'll take, if something has a debuff to it, I might not buff the attack of that. Instead, I might use it to 6-slot a debuff. So that one is almost literally just defensive. Now, so we'll go through this and then we'll reset it. All right, and we'll try the 1 times 8. Honestly, I don't think I've ever put it on 1 times 8, but we'll see how that, we can see how that goes. Finally got some heals. I lost one. Oh my god. Let me see. Let me land here. Alright. Yep, fix that. And back to killing everybody. So yeah. Plan your IOs in mids, or I imagine this archetype isn't available in mids. What do you mean in mids? I got breakfast coming, but I'm staying in here. I'm staying in the. All right. Talk to. I'll be here. I'll be here, Mr. Duke. Senior Duke. No, actually, I normally plan mine. I normally plan mine as I play. So a power level to me is very, very difficult, because if I get power leveled, I won't know how each power actually acts. Then in turn, it makes it very difficult for me to play the character, because I don't know. And yeah, once again, this character, this MM is a we have cake only MM. Yeah. And you want to talk about fun, dude. There's a character planner called Min that allows you to put in skills and invention sets before you. Oh, I didn't know that. No, I don't use that. All my characters are my builds, and normally it comes from me getting them to 50, playing them along the way, and figuring out what sets are best suited for damage. What does this one need? You know, what does this character need at this time? Okay. So we want to do. You want to try a 4x8. 4x8. Okay. That isn't that much different than what I'm using right now, so that shouldn't be that big of a deal. So now, adjust size times 4 or plus 4. Team size 8. All right. I think I just set that as hard as you can possibly set it. And I still think nothing is harder than trying to click on these little guys with all your freaking pets out. Alright, well, let's see what we got. What did we make, chat? What did we do? or go-go juice. Or as I like to call it, it's my diabetes in a cup. Diabetes. Okay, so I don't know if they're going to give me an AV or not. But I did turn it on to where it can. Okay, well, let's see. Let's inspect the group. Yeah, all nicely purple. Yep, all nicely purple. I like that. Lieutenants. Okay. All right. Well, chat, are you ready? Let's go, go, go. Okay, that wasn't so bad. So, to answer your question, yeah, I can still do it. More attention. As you can tell, my Death Knight finally took some form or fashion of damage. So yeah. I mean, other than that, oh, somebody died early. One of my masks died early. Alright. I'm thinking okay. So what I need to do is, what do I have in for? Alright. So I probably would be best suited to move these down to here and actually take the Hell Knight commands and move them to here. Now this one should solely do, yep, there we go. Alright, chat. Yeah. No, actually, when I started the stream, I had just leveled 50. So, there is my incarnates. And this, my friend, is one of my beast builds. And I will tell you, even with this build, I do believe I wasted some slots. As in, I could have done better. But if I know me, I won't. If I know me, I just won't. I won't improve it. It is what it is. Like Bob Ross used to say, there's no accidents. It's just happy little mistakes. And I figure that some of my happy little mistakes are what makes my builds special. Makes my builds me. Here, I'll take that one for myself. And I'll take that one for myself. Ow. That was quite interesting. Don't quite know what happened there. I'll have to watch the replay later and try to figure out what happened. Ooh. Oof. Oh, to the hospital. Yeah, I don't quite know what happened there. So yeah. This one is pretty much set. I do actually have some blank spots in where I haven't bought the, like I said, right before this mission, I leveled this one to 50. So if you actually look, I am missing some some of my enhancements aren't exactly there yet. Oh, we can take this instance to show you what those three temporary powers down at the bottom are. So, yeah. Of course, there's my girl. Ooga booga. I can be a witch doctor. I can be a princess, which I already am. Or dum 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 dum. I can match my totems. See, personally, I think with this one, this is just a woman with body shaming issues. Because she thinks her body looks better than hers, so she just wants to look like somebody else. Alright. Alright. What's that? Dark Embrace. As you can tell with this build, I don't have to fight much. I don't think I had my bubbles on. One, two, three. All right. One buff for you. Buff for you. All right. Well, now we're back. All right. Okay, so chat, let's yeah. I had my bubbles off. I was wondering why that guy hit me. Let's see, which one pushes him back? Okay, that one has a bubble. We're just gonna turn that one on. Alright, chat. Now, let's roll through this thing. Yes, sir. So, okay. So now, would you guys like me to continue on with this one, or and finish this one out, or would you like to see the strappers? I've actually got a Spines Bio Strapper that is essentially just like this. So, yeah. This build will just get better with Incarnates. How would you feel to look down the barrel of this mob squad coming at you? Watching everything in its path just get totally wrecked. Okay, we're starting to spread out just a little too much. Well, you know. So yeah, you can legitimately make, you know, beast of a build on this. It's just thick. Just thick, chat. Alright, chat, let's go. Trying to figure out where this works out best. Personally, I think it'll work out best up here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, if you build an MM right, they are their own team. And especially with some of the luxuries of We Have Cake, you can definitely do it right. And I know for, like, I'm almost done with this one. I'm not really getting anything more for it, so we'll work our way to the back. I want to see if it gave me an AV, or at least a boss. I mean, I don't see anything. One of my shamans died. I'm not sure. That's what I don't know, because I've actually got it. I've got this set for All Out War. Yeah. Actually, yeah, there is, but I have mine set to AV. The setting you're referring to shows up beside the beside there. I actually turned this one up because I did have it set to no bosses only, no arch villains, but I actually turned this instance of it up to being 100% all out. Let's go. Which, by the way, for me, I've never done that. I don't. Normally, I do not. Normally that's not my play style. I'm not. Well, I say that's not my play style. I've just never done it. I never thought to just just crank it up all the way and see if I can walk through it. Which apparently the build I've done is pretty solid because yep, it'll do it. And if I'm not mistaken, that's all, folks. So what we'll do is yeah, let's see, do I have another one that's a cake only tune? I don't think so. And truthfully, I'm a lot like you, loser. That didn't sound right. I only made, scrappers, brutes, and healers. So I was either extremely squishy or extremely not. So to make a mastermind for me was actually a switch. Woo! All these zone in at once. And of course, as you can tell, I'm maxed out. I'm also maxed out on tickets. But if you'll notice, look at the health. The health is 869. Pretty much, if anything hit this character in there, at the setting we were at, she would have died. But nothing could really touch her. Now, whether that is because of her bubbles or because of her pets, either way it goes, same effect. And that's one thing that you actually have to look for whenever you're making your tune, is how are you going to, how do things play out? What do you want and want to see? What was this one? It's a controller. I'm wanting to say this one is empathy mind control. This is the one that... Now, I just leveled this one last night. This is my scrapper. I spent probably about an hour last night offline going through all the incarnate sets, because if any of the devs for any of the servers are listening, you all have the same problem when it gets to this level. I love the way your incarnates are done, but for Pete's sake, organize them. Okay? Um, make them searchable by sets, because once you get to this level, to finding let me show you what. What do I have on? Oh, super speed. Once you get to this level, this is how you have to find your sets. Okay, it's just basically every IO for every. I mean, they're not classified. They're not grouped. They don't seem to have a rhyme nor reason to how they're organized. They're just pretty much there. Although, if you go to any other one, why can they not be like this? Why is there no organization of this? That if I had to make a complaint, that would be truthfully my only complaint, and that's not a per server complaint. That is a all server complaint, because every server is like that. Let's see. And I take it that you're wanting to see this. I mean, I didn't test this. So, okay. First things first. I have never turned this up this high with him by himself. So, this could end up being a train wreck. I'm just saying. Let's go. All right. And one of the things I was kind of preaching last night, every server is different, okay? They all are. They all have their own quirks, their own ways of being. And personally, I love each server for how it is, okay? In this instance, I kind of wish I wouldn't have done a Banshee. I really wish I probably should have done a Paladin. But let's go. Yep, it's electric bio. The bio does an excellent job of mitigating electric's endurance use. So as you can tell, I am not facing any issues with endurance. So yeah, a little bit more work, much more fun build. You're not just kind of walking around. You know, it's kind of funny to say that at 8 times 4 or 4 times 8, you could just walk around. But yeah, my last build, you could just walk. You could walk that thing through 4 times 8. Whoa! Wow. Yeah, I like lightning rod. To tell you the truth, I really do. Oh, really? You're not a fan of the melee skills? Um, they are, like I said, they are very heavy, very heavy. Um, in uh, endurance, but you can mitigate that if you know how to set your IOs. You can actually plan for it and mitigate all of all of the what am I thinking of? All the downsides of the electrical use. See, and once again, this is not a tank or a brute. This is a scrapper. I don't have the health of a brute. Um, but I do have ways of mitigating damage. And that comes a lot of that truthfully comes whenever you do your full sets. Doing full sets, you get a lot of added endurance reduction, a lot of added accuracy, um, a lot of added. You just get a lot added. God, I love that. I love getting them in the group. Yep. You're gonna die. There you go. Alright. So let's see here. Let's give this Chica that. She doesn't want to take it. I can't feed her inspiration. So that's the one good thing about a mastermind. the ability to control your pets. You know, that's like one of the things you learn on this server. You have a unlimited aggro cap, which to some people I'm probably speaking Greek, but yes, this server has an unlimited aggro cap, which means if I build a tank or a brute strong enough, I can herd this entire freaking map, and it does not matter. I can have 200, 400, 500, 600, and have the aggro of all 600 without losing. Most of the servers have an aggro cap, meaning that you can, as a tank, you are only allowed to grab at maximum maybe 20 or 30 people at a time. On this one, there is no cap. You grab as many as you think you can hold. And hold on for the ride, because it's going to get bumpy. No, you don't get unlimited influence. Actually, because these are so high, one of the things you'll notice is that they actually say on the side here that I've reached the cap for the server on how much influence one character can hold. The server's cap is 2 billion. Yeah, so I'll go over here. Did you get unlimited influence on Cake, or do you have to farm it all? It all depends. Cake is a different type of server. Okay. They will help you. The devs are actually instructed to help you. If they see that you're new, they will come up to you and ask you if you want cake and icing. If you're new to the server, it is always, 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 always my suggestion to accept the cake and icing. You know, as a fat guy, I don't turn down cake and icing unless it's chocolate cake. I don't like chocolate that much. Cake and icing is having all of your powers up to 50. They grant you all your levels. They will allow you to level up, slot all your IOs with generics to get you started. They unlock all your incarnates. They complete all your incarnates. Complete all your incarnates. At least I think this is the one that completes it. Or it unlocks it to it. I can't quite remember. One server actually unlocks with them all your incarnates, all of them, like even the ones that weren't completed. As you know, there's the incarnate set shows these incarnate abilities here. What most people don't understand is these incarnates, and I think Genesis, I think the game literally stopped at Genesis. So there is no hybrid enhancements, there are no mind enhancements, there are no vial enhancements, and there are no omega. They don't exist in the game. Like once you get there, you can unlock it, but it's empty. And it's empty on every server. So yeah, that's the whole cake and icing. And and they'll normally give you, I think they'll give you for your first tune, it's something like 2 million. yeah, I think it's 2 million or 2 million or 200 million in influence just to get you started off because hey. Um, but as you can tell with this character here, let's see. Since none of these are filled in with generics, that means I did it. I did not use cake and icing to make this character. I actually made it myself and farmed it all the way up. Which I can show you on cake. I can literally show you how to farm yourself and how to power level yourself. Is that something you'd like to see? Let me know in the chat. Would you like to see me create just a random tune and see how fast I can get them to 50 without using cake and icing? So yeah, like I said, for this tune, this is, all this is kind of irrelevant. It's I've already got all of his. Do I have? Yeah, I have him fully IO'd out for me. All right. Yeah, we'll do that real quick. I think that sounds like fun. Kind of informative. So. On some servers you have yeah, I really don't like this one. I made a spines radiation. That's not, I did not like that. So let's go through here. I want to make a brew. Let's see. What would be a good for dark melee? Or we could try doing some of the cake only ones. Hold on, let's do that. Cake batter. Let's go. Alright, we have a blapper. A blapper is a powerful range combatant with moderate protective powers and protection against control powers. Sturdier than a blaster, it has the ability to distract enemies to avoid being overwhelmed. You have a sentinel. On this server, you can actually make freak shows. I've wanted to make one of those. Shield expert. So they've actually made a Captain America. Warriors of Avalon. Evolutionary Elite. Signature series, be your own hero. Like I said, let's see what's in the category of blapper. You'll notice most of these at the top of them have freeform as an option. Freeform means that you could kind of pick and choose from other sets to make your own. Um, but what secondary powers do they have? Oh, so basically, put a Blapper has blaster primaries with a tank secondary. I want to make Captain America. Hey! Wreck. Yo! Dude, I love the way you step into the room. What's happening, my boy? We are on Cake making a new hero. Apparently there is only one primary power for this set. Defensive Sweep, Arc of Devastation. Wow. So let's see. Let's go. All right, that name's it. All right. So gonna do a kind of a standard build here. Actually, what I'm doing right now is I'm just going to make this is a cake only character. It's called Shield, a shielded character, and I'm going to show you how to make yourself 50 in a matter of maybe an hour. Now, keep in mind, I've never played this type of character, so this should be interesting. All too often, I normally go with something that's pre-made. And I literally have that cape. It did actually come with the COV, the launch COD limited edition DVD set. I don't know where I put it right at the moment, but I literally have that cape. It's in black and red. No, I don't like that. Oh, too far, too far. don't I see? There we go. Yeah. Don't worry. I have been known for busting it out multiple times. Um, it's just I think I actually took it with some clothes and washed it. So I think I like the Black Knight shield. Let's go. Alright. Alright, chat. We've made her. If you wish to play the tutorial. Never. She's gonna be a hero. We're gonna go vigilante though. Alright. Whoo, yeah. Alright. So, chat, I've been streaming for almost an hour and a half. And the entire time been sucking down my coffee. Yeah, Shield Expert. Only available on cake. So I'm going to take a 90-second break ish, and I'll be right back. Okay. Alright. Now, I'll see your call to bust it out. There it is. This is the City of Heroes, City of Villains, actual DVD cape. Yes. Yeah, they have regular archetypes too. Um, Yerp. But yeah, you asked me to bust it out. I went and got it. All it took was just a second for me to remember where it went. Okay. Mail, character items, account items, claim all. It's gonna go kind of fast. Yes. Sands of Mew. Yes. Redwood. So, yes. I love my demon imp. Yes. Black one because I'm a mutant. Yes. You always want the Nemesis staff. No. That should be a toggle. There we go. Yeah, they started giving out the holiday spirit. Okay. Move that down here. Move that over here. Bring up the powers. Sorry, normally I do this off screen. So I start out the character, and basically by the time I get ready to stream, all this has already been done. But this time, out of a whim, where's the ninja run at? This time, off of a whim, I'm actually going to make... oh, I'm too young for Ninja Run. I'll get that here in a minute. So, let's go here. Alright. Now, the big building that I'm running over towards is called AE. And on this server, AE is turned on for every level. So what we're going to do, going to go up, Europe, we're going to go up into AE, and what we want is the 1v1 farm. Okay. And I'll go ahead, set a team size of 2, just level 0. Go ahead and pop that. XP power boost. Pop that. Alright. Let's go. Now, this farm is great because no matter what level you are, it is always level 1. And what that means is you are always level 1. It is always level 1. Which allows you to do some very special things. You remember how fast you level at level 1. Well, imagine that never leaving. Let's do that. Now we're 2, we're level 3. Because it's holding me at level 1, I just keep leveling. Actually, shields isn't too bad. And normally I don't turn this mission up, and I come out of it about a 30-ish. I think that's 14. Count them down for me, chat. The levels never end. Let's go. That power seems to have a delay to it. Hi guys. Oh. Hold on one second. I need to all right. Whew. Sorry about that. So I'm at 22. As you can tell by reading the chat, which is behind my head. Hold on. I'm actually level 22. I'm level 22 and half the mission isn't over yet. we go. Are you serious? Come on, die. So yeah. And you can take this all the way up to level... you can actually do this all the way up to level 50 if you'd like. And it'll actually set you up pretty decent for being able to get your level 50 IOs, because what you're earning off to the side, which I don't know if you can see or not. There it is. Oh, let me lean off to this side. Right here is you're getting your architect tickets. The same architect tickets that you'll be using to buy your general IO or your sets. In some ways, I kind of wish that the PC that they gave to help you in this kind of dies, because she is, as you can tell over there, keeping them all from attacking me. Because at level 1, you really don't have any taunts, so does anybody have any questions? Any comments? Any concerns? Speak. Speak to me, chat. Speak. My omnipotent chat. Wow, she has literally gone off on her own and is doing her own thing. All right. All right, well. Come on. Impatience. Too much coffee. Oh. Oh. First time for everything. 42 arch tickets. Alright. So I've reached the maximum. Okay, I'm 25 and I've reached the maximum of arch tickets for this map. Literally, we could actually stop. I don't think I want to, though. And go level up. Let's not die, let's not die. Thank you. Oh shit, ran into another group. Oh shit, there's a group over there too. I'm probably gonna die again because yeah, I have no inspiration and oh, there we go. That'll probably that'll do me. Woohoo! That was close. Still gonna be close. Okay. Let's go. Making it easy to start a new character, but for me personally, I really want to be able to plan the end game. So if this worked with mids or something like mids, would be more apt to try it. Well, keep in mind, you're talking about mids. Well, mids works on regular characters, which that's fine. Here, what I'll do is I'll show you. I chose to make an abnormal character. You know, that was 100% me. Oh. Must have clicked the wrong one. That was me and my doing, my choice. I chose because I wanted to do something new. Something that's not on any other server. When you make a character, you have all the regular sets that you can choose from. So all the ones that work in mids, as long as your mids is suitable for cake, will work with cake. Keep in mind, every server has tweaked and modified their powers. So if mids is the same on Homecoming, or uses the same algorithm for Homecoming as it does for, let's say, Thunder Spy, Rebirth, Cake is different, Sanctuary is different, Rebirth is different. Rebirth AE is not an option. Okay, you can go in, you can run AE in Rebirth. It's either Rebirth or Thunder Spy, one of those two. All experiences turned off. In Sanctuary, AE only has experience if an administrator can identify the fact that you're not power leveling. So, like I said, every server is different in a lot of ways. What I've actually grown and I actually enjoy is I enjoy the differences in the server. I enjoy the ability to make, I can make a brute here, and I can make him just like I can make him on every other server. Or I can make him freeform, where I get to pick his powers. So I can take some from one and some from another. Which I don't know if your mids has that capability, but there's a lot of servers that actually has the freeform option, where you can pick multiple powers from multiple power pools to make your own power set of primaries and secondaries. But it's all in you. Personally, I don't do something like mids because the game in and of itself can change so fast. Within an update, they're always tweaking certain powers, just like they did in live. The admins here have the ability to change the powers as they go, or as they see fit. So to have an algorithm that's just set that says Battle Axe, Beheader does this much damage. Well, it does this much damage on this server. What you'll find out is on some servers, you have the stark difference between certain things that are a toggle on one server will be a click on another server. The easiest one that you can see that on is if you go to the Kindlings or the Peacebringers. They don't even have the same power sets from server to server. They're kind of like what'd you get? Because I can tell you, the first server I made one on, I love the Kindling power sets. It gave you some of the abilities from being human that carried over into the other forms that actually help out immensely. Then I can tell you, I swapped to another server, went all the way up, and thought, oh my god, here we go. I'm getting my my tank form, and what I found out is that nothing from any other form on that server carries over to the other form, which means you cannot, your tank has no toggles because all the toggles are in the freeform state, or in the human state. But those toggles don't carry over to the tank or the lobster stage, which to me kind of sucks. Let's see, Reco, Arm Day. Oh man. Okay. All right. I got you. And thank you. I know what you were thinking. You're just thinking, listen to this fool. He's just sitting there. This fool. He's talking too much. Let's shut him up. Make him, like they used to say in the Corps, push the world up. Let's go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Whew. Wow. Forgot that I was wearing a hat. Yeah, I'm supposed to do 2. I end up doing 5 because, well, that's the way we roll here. Maxer, my boy, my man, how's it going? Welcome back to the chat, Max. So, truthfully, loser, the only suggestion I can make is every now and then it works best to step out of your bubble. And I know you like building for the end game, but the mids only tell you dude, I'm an insomniac. I'm sorry. I don't sleep very well. And when I get bored, I stream. Just like when I get bored, I play the video game. Might as well stream. But it basically just tells you things that you would learn while leveling. It just flat out tells you in another way. Okay. You know, that's just like the mids. The mids is no good. Actually, the mids would be no good at all on Unity. Unity uses the commands of max slots, meaning everything is 6 slotted. Every power gets 6 slotted. Which I don't think your mids has an ability to compensate for that. Oh, no, I didn't say it. If you wanted to install Cake, do you already have the are you already running tequila or sweet tea? You have tequila. Okay. Sorry. If you have tequila, then the only thing you really need is the manifest. And if you go to my Discord, in my Discord, keep in mind my Discord is not locked. Okay. Maxard's been in my Discord. Maxard stream has been with the stream for a while. He's actually my 2nd subscriber. Yeah. He's literally my 2nd subscriber. But if you'll click on my Discord, you'll actually see in my Discord, you'll see one that says COH servers. And in COH servers, I actually have the passwords to get to all of them. To make accounts on all of them. Here, I'll go ahead and post it just in case you don't want to. There you go. And of course, in order, they're Rebirth, Thunder Spy, Sanctuary. We Have Cake, which We Have Cake has, that I found out, it has 2 installers, or 2 manifests. One manifest gives you all 3 of them. One manifest gives you just 1. So if you use the one off their page, off their main page, no problems. So Unity and the server that we can't serve on that one. So And Reco, what that'll do is that'll get you on every server. Okay, and I say this to everyone. I say it to everyone. Maxard can vouch for this. Get an account on them all. Oh yeah, loser. Thanks for chatting. And if I'm on, come back and see me anytime. Anytime I stream, I'm always streaming. Um, but Reco, I make this suggestion to everyone: get an account on, make an account on all of them. It's free. Okay. There's no harm, no foul. There's nothing forcing you to play anything on any server. All right, nothing. So you can enjoy. Yes, get an account on all for sure. Um, Preach, Master, preach it. Uh, because what you're going to find is that they're all different, all of them. You can make the exact same tune on two different servers, and the way you have to build them is different for both servers. Even though, let's say you make something like a staff bio. That was the first one I learned on. Staff bio on Cake is different than a staff bio on Sanctuary, which is a different than Unity is. Like I said, Unity is all different because Unity has max slots, so you can have a character with a character with everything, with every slot. The slot maximum for Unity is removed, so you could have legitimately every power that you can get six slotted, including your travel powers, including your stamina, your health, your everything, everything. um, yeah, and I actually have some. I actually have some individuals in this chat. I'm not going to call Maxard out or anything, Maxard, but we have some individuals that are in this chat that have god tunes on certain on certain on certain servers. As I don't know how to get one, I'd like to have one, but and what I mean by god tunes, I mean characters that have legitimately every one of them that comes in here does tanks. Yes, the god tunes that I know of are on Unity. Um, he has every tank ability, all of them, and I say that slowly so that you can wrap your head around what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying I got a fire tank and I've got all the no. I'm saying it has fire, spines, electric. As far as armors go, it's got bio, it's got electric, it's got radiation. It's got them all, and all of them are six slotted, and all of the toggles are on. Um, and I was playing. If you actually watch yesterday's midday script, I think yesterday's morning stream, I ran with a friend of mine on Unity that was on his God tune, and he was taking the admin for Unity came and was literally throwing monsters on top of him so we could just watch him kill him. And I mean, he was soloing. He soloed Lord Recluse. I mean, it's to me, it's just mind-boggling. But like I said, every server has their own niche. Um, Enjoy all of them, except for the one that shall not be named, because we can't go there together. um, I and I say we can't go there together, not because they won't allow a streamer to make an account, but because they will not allow a streamer to stream. And I'm not going to promote your server and give you free advertisement if I can't play on it. And quite frankly, what I do is I play with my chat. Okay, Maxard. I teamed with Maxard on all 3 streams I did yesterday. We played for probably a good 5 hours, 6 hours. Yeah. So, if that one server wants to have its political views as that it's God, these are private servers. They have the right to do whatever they want. And as a streamer, I have the right to say, First Amendment, woot woot, whatever I want. Especially when what I'm saying is true. And what I'm saying is provable. And it is. You can actually search it on YouTube. Pro Gamer actually made a YouTube that was all about just this right here. What we're talking about right now. The inability to stream on that. Because all the streamers were served with a notice that if we streamed, we would be removed. So now, as a politeness to them, when I see new streamers, I let them know, because I know I work hard to make my 10,000 accounts, and it would break my heart to lose characters that I put that much time and effort into. Okay, I don't know what I'd do. Actually, I kind of like this shield. I want to go back to it. I don't know what I would personally do if I got banned on any server that I'm on. Because this is what I do. Pretty much I have an open rule. My open rule is this. I don't care what server I'm on. I don't care what my stream title says. I can change it all in a heartbeat. If you want to play, let's go. Say it in chat. Hey, let's team up. Tell me the server. I'm there. I'm on them all. Let's go. So that's my thoughts and my feelings. Sorry if I seem like I preached a little bit or rambled on, but it is, to me, it is what it is. And I love the game. I love what every server's done that makes them unique and special. Yes, normally it's not that long. Normally it's not that long at all. Let me see if I think, yeah, Cake has servers that are on, their admin are on now. So I just keep an eye out. You're probably gonna have a yeah, like Maxert said, that's the good thing about being on all the servers. You can hop from one server to another, especially if they're doing an event and you don't feel like particularly being part of the event. You just get on another server and keep going. But one of the things that I've learned is, not to be closed-minded. And what I mean by closed-minded is every server is different. You know, enjoy them for their differences. You know, some people say, "Well, I don't think I quite like being leveled that fast." Dude, my first impression, I liked Rebirth. Rebirth AE experience is off. Okay, I think it's Rebirth. It is a find 'em grind 'em. It is a one x one x XP. So everything is like live. It's welcome to the grind. Welcome to the grindstone. Nothing has helped. Just like pretty much just like live. Um, the oh no, hold on. Well, there's a problem. No server that I know of really does any good at PvP, because as if you add up all the sum of all the servers, you have about 2 to 300,000 people who play the game, and we're talking about active players. Um, there's no one server that has enough people who like the PvP that it's actually actively done. That's the only real drawback that I've seen so far. And I mean, I'm just gonna tell you because there's no sense in you finding out on your own. And I'm not gonna, I don't lie to people. Yeah, they do it on the. Well, see that okay. Um, the server that shall not be named. Yeah, the server that shall not be named is the largest, so they would have the best ability to do it. So yeah, so so once again, you have all the servers for all the reasons. Guess what? The server that shall not be named, PvP. So yeah, like I said, I love all my servers for all different reasons. And I think, yeah, this server actually gives you at level 6 your travel powers. So you get all of them. You get teleport. I mean, once again, it's different things for different servers. I'm an active PvP on that server, very active there. But I hate the PvE on that side. So hence why I'm actively trying to look into other servers for my PvE. Yes, that works out. I mean, that works out wonderfully for you. Um, Honestly, I would hate to see me trying to do a PvP build just because I don't PvP, so I don't think I'd be that good at it. Um, that I don't like PvP? Not really. The only thing that I don't really like about PvP is, uh, for most of the games I come in late. So if you come in late for PvP, uh, then that means you have a huge learning curve to catch up with everybody else. They my my dislike for PvP started with Halo. Okay, just gonna just it's time to get honest. Okay, let's get honest here. My dislike for PvP actually started out with Halo. I loved the game Halo, and I was actually kind of liking the PvP. The problem was that PvPers start off so soon, and I like PvE too. So I normally started out in PvE to get the feel of the character, feel of how things run. And then when I was trying to get the feel of how PvP was, everybody knew where the guns were, everybody knew where the spots were. So then it just became, it really became a fight for a gun and a fight for a location. And once you got in that little cubby hole, if you didn't know about it, I mean, you were wrecked. Um, Other than that, I mean, I have played Modern Warfare. I like it. I'm okay with it. PUBG, I like it. I know it's PvP. I do it. It's fairly good. Um, I like the games that take an immense amount of time and effort to put into their PvP. If they're gonna do it, let's do it. Because Halo, honestly, I mean, we're talking 20 years later. Halo's PvP left a sour taste, and it did. Um, See, I've never had that. The question that he said, or the answer that he said, is what if you had people that will put in the time to help you catch up for PvP side? I've never really had that. I've always been one to play pretty much by myself, until actually this game. This was the first game where I would actually team up with people on the regular. Um, that's why I still have such a high regard and love for this game. It's not only the game. Um, if you strip this away, this game has a community that is unlike any other community anywhere. And I say that with the most heartfelt intentions. Um, and what I mean by heartfelt intentions is we have, you're a PvPer, so you love killing other people. In the same token, you're talking about helping. Helping is not a PvP. Is not a PvP trait. um, I the community to City of Heroes is what truly sets City of Heroes apart from any other game I've played. See, and there you go again. My team. This is a group game, okay? And it was the whole game in all facets actually is designed around being a team. You have the ability to do things by yourself, but you don't need to. You don't have to. It's actually better if you don't. It's better if you don't go out by yourself and go run missions. It's better if you go have and man, and when you see me and Maxard and Omnar, which you'll probably meet him later, when you see all of us get together and the amount of shit we talk, and then it reminds you really quick that it's not only the game, it's the people. That's what this is all about. And I'm a firm believer that's the reason why even World of Warcraft never got to this level, because World of Warcraft never put the time in to make the team and the stress the team and the because I mean I could come here and be believe me, you see this, I earned this, okay. That's me. I earned the ooh. Hoorah! I earned it. You know, I know what it's like. I know what I can be. The foul mouth. I can be the Billy Badass. I have no desire. I have no desire. Do I think I'm the best of the best? You bet your ass. Do I cuss? Fuck yeah. Am I rude? Why? Why? It serves no purpose. I'd rather be nice to everyone in my chat always. I don't care if you're mean to me or not, if you like me or not. If you don't like me, say it. I don't care. If it's something that I can improve on me, shit, yeah. Come on, bring it. You know, say what you got to say. But just make it truthful and make it honest. Don't make up stuff. That's the only thing I ask. Um, but the majority of the people who play this game that I've noticed are the exact same way. Um, you know, they're nice people. I mean, I don't want to say that too loud because I don't want to piss anybody off, but yeah, we have a good time on this game. You know, and honestly, Omnar found it quite odd because when me and Omnar play, we will talk about everything: religion, sex, politics. When it comes to politics, me and him are here and here. And in reality, what we've shown is me and him are actually here and here. We're much, much closer than what anybody thought we could be. He is a Republican, constitutional Republican, is what he calls himself. And I call myself an independent Democrat. Okay? And what I found is that we are a lot closer than what any political entity ends up telling us we are. And we we talk about it all, and we'll get down and we'll debate. We will debate. But you know what? In the end, Amnar's my boy. I will always stand up for him. We are both veterans. He did his time in the Army. I did my time in the Corps. We both served our country. We're both people. We're both friends. And we both have the ability to not believe the same thing and know that it's okay. Because in the end, what a lot of people need to understand is that it's okay. That it is truthfully okay. It is okay not to agree. It's okay to discuss it. It's okay to not agree in the end. See, but here's the problem though. And this is, you know, normally I don't get political without Amnar. But what I'll say is this. Much like I like every server for what it's like, I like news media for what they're worth. You always have to keep in mind the information and where is it coming from. This is something that's not taught anymore in school. It's called critical thinking, okay? If I'm listening to Fox News and they say some really conservative shit, guess what? Welcome to Fox News. It might not be true. You know, and I hate to say that, but it might not. When Fox News finally started to see that was a path they really did not want to go down, Now you've got a split between Fox and Owen and News First. You know, the extreme right, the one that doesn't censor anything. And by no censor, they also mean 95% of the time not true. Like completely, utterly. Uh, I make fun of Omnar. Here's your tinfoil hat. But the people need to understand that just because we disagree doesn't make either of us bad people. That's the divide. The divide isn't, I mean, it's easy to blame someone else. It's the media. It ain't the media. It's not. It is not the media. It's us. We, the people, need to understand we can disagree. Novel idea. We can disagree. We could fail to agree. Our whole political system is based off the fact that we will not agree. We will not agree. So you get a little bit of the left and a little bit of the right, and you make up America. Okay? That's what we're here for. And we need to understand that nobody's going to get everything they ask for. And if you take a hardline stance of give me what I want and go, or I'm going to take my ball and go somewhere else, well, guess what? That's not democracy. That's not American. That is not the way our system was designed. Period. It isn't. So if your idea is it's my way, or I'm gonna take my ball and go play in someone else's lot, then go ahead, go on to somebody else's lot. You know, I really hate to say it that way, but it's the truth, because that's what causes the divide. You know, when you talk about, well, the people need help. Here's a prime example, and I'm gonna get off my soapbox. All right, help for the people. CARES Act. We had one CARES Act. The money allotted to the people was not as big as the money that was allotted to business in the actual CARES Act itself. Although all the money that went to the people was going back to the business anyway. So in reality, the first CARES Act was just showing people we can give you back your own money and giving money to businesses. But they did it the right way. They gave us back our money and allowed us, we the people, to spend it with the businesses that we want to spend it with. Then they took this bigger amount of money secretly and just kind of gave it to businesses. They're not flying. We'll support the airline industry. Now the problem with that is anytime the government just hands a business money, there's no demand made. Anytime the people hand a business money, there's demand made, which actually is a cycle that it becomes cyclical. So because I'm paying for an airline seat, that means an airline waitress has a job, who in turn might come and buy a car. Well, I'm an engineer for a car company. You buy a car, that means that I have a job. Because of my job, I have to fly. Because I have to fly, that means the stewardess. See how that all comes back around, and the businesses make money, and the people make money, and the whole system goes round and round. But when the government hands money directly to the business, here's $2 billion. Zero demand is created. Because zero demand is created, the business doesn't do anything. The stewardess loses her job. There's no flights going anywhere. They're not going to pay her. They're not going to pay her to stand on a plane that's not going anywhere. If you actually look at a stewardess, they don't make money if the door's open. 100% accurate, 100% true. So this money gets pocketed by the business, which actually goes back into the shareholders, because the only thing a business cares about, as much as you could say they're for the people, no, they're not. They don't give a damn about people. Okay, businesses do not care about us. It's all about needs. You need air, you need water, you need land. So guess what? You care about the environment. A business doesn't breathe, it doesn't eat, it doesn't stand, which means it does not give a damn if it destroys the water. It does not give a damn if it destroys the air. It does not give a damn if it destroys. What it wants to do is create a product to fill a demand. That is it. That's what businesses are for. You know, I hate to break it to you. If anybody's telling you anything else, they're lying. 100%. 100%. They're trying to deceive you. A business is there to make money for its shareholders. So the money that you're talking about getting pocketed goes right back to the shareholders. Well, the shareholders are rich anyway. Definition of rich, you have spare money. If you have spare money and you give people even more money, what does that mean? What do? They add it with their spare money? Nothing gets bought, sold, or you see how that doesn't work? Now, back to the original and the reason why I said that, okay? The CARES Act was that way. It had, I think it was 1/3 was for the people, 2/3 was for businesses. There were 3 more that passed through Congress. Unstopped, bipartisan, all for business, allowing businesses to shell out, the government to shell out our money to businesses. Okay? If you don't believe me, look it up. Do your homework. That's the only thing I can say. I mean, I could show you, but that would be, we would need to change the whole title. But that's what it boils down to. There was 3 other ones. They flew through Congress so fast it'd make your head spin. The current administration took the oversight away so that nobody could see where the money was going, and money was just getting shelled out to companies. And that's what you hear in the news now. You hear about, hey, well, this little no-name podunk company that only has 2 employees got a COVID tax relief of $7 billion. How did that happen? Because the oversight committee was removed and our politicians voted for it. And this isn't a Democratic thing. This isn't a Republican thing. This is a congressman thing. All of them did it. They did it to help out business. And they did it 3 times. 3. Now the American population is asking for its second of our money. Our money. And there's a problem? You have a problem giving me back my own money. My own money. How in the hell is that? I don't think the American population, people are fucking going homeless. You have to write laws saying that people can't get evicted from their homes because they've lost their jobs. But you also say in the same breath, they don't need money. You think if they had money, they'd pay their fucking landlord? Novel idea. Novel fucking idea. But you have the you have the Democratic-controlled House, who, I am an independent Democrat, has a very inflated bill to help the people. You have a Republican-controlled Senate that refuses to even acknowledge the House made it. That's, if I don't get what I want, I'm going to take my ball and I'm going to go play somewhere else. And that's your money that he's refusing to look at. Now, yes, is there things that he might be able to cut back on in the bill? I haven't been able to read the bill for myself. I do know it's a very large amount of money. So yeah, there's probably some things that that can be debated, which is what this country is founded for. Debate. So let's debate them. Instead, he tables them. Nothing gets brought up in the Senate. Nothing goes to the president. Nobody else can do anything. That's the problem I have. Sorry that I got on my soapbox. I'm going to go back to playing. But that's what happened. And the sooner that we can get our government to start working for us, the people, the better off we'll be. Fighting very near your allies allows you to deflect attacks much easier. You will gain a small bonus to your melee, ranged, and area of effect defense. This bonus grows for each ally near you. This power is always on and costs no endurance. Okay, I like that. So once again, for those of you who are tuning in and those of you who stuck with me through it all, I am sorry. I did not mean to get on my soapbox that bad. Um, just certain things annoy me. Enhanced defense, so we're gonna. Okay, yeah, I'll go probably soon. Um, so yeah, my bad. One of the powers that this long range teleportation, that is a very underrated power, and I believe every tune should get it. I believe that that is probably one of the best. Uh, I mean, it doesn't. From what it says, the way it reads, it isn't exactly the way it reads. Okay, so now, because this is a tank, I don't even know if this is a tank. Yeah, we're gonna choose a paladin. Okay. We're going to. What the fuck is a paladin? Okay. On certain servers, they understand that they are light in people. Okay, so Cake understands that it is a light in in a member server. So what they do here, and I'll turn this off, is they allow you to pick a companion. There we go. Welcome to a paladin. Oh, shit. Oh, crap. I wanted a hell not. Yes. Basically, you get a full blown powered pet. Um, it was the Hell Knight that I had on the other server, which I chose the wrong one. I need a GM. I need a GM. Hey. Um, yeah, the pets are cool. I don't know how well this pet. It wasn't. I got off subject. I tried to hurry up and pick, and I picked the wrong one. Um, I'll have to talk to a GM later, or I could try to respect it. Yeah, I should be able to respect. Select or rename your active build. Side click task force. Tell me how to re-choose my powers. At levels 24, 30, you can attempt at 3 points in your career when you respect You completely rebuild your character. You will repick every power from 1 up to your current level. After you've done that, you will repick all of your enhancement slots, but you will only be able to slot powers you have chosen before the level. In other words, a respect character won't have any advantages over a non-respected one. Can't I pick 2 builds? I'll just ask a. Um, is that you, Maxer? That is you, isn't it? That is you. You are Gunstar. Gunstar, aren't you? Yeah, I got on my soapbox. I stepped out of my norm. And lo and behold, meh, that happened. Oh, well, move from tray. I agree with you on the soapbox issues. Yeah, sorry. So once again, though, I don't. I try not to get as political, um, but I do have a very strong mind as to what things should be. And I've watched, I've watched this country grow. Um, Press mislib and select active build rename. Um, Select or rename your active build. Oh. 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 I am. Hey, Maxer, did you know about this? I did not know that. Oh, great. Well, let's do this all again, chat. Max, why didn't you say anything? Hell Knight. Yes. Maxer, second build is usually a free respect, but for me, I use it for my. Yeah, I could see that because the PvP builds are different than PvE builds. Um, I can 100% agree on that. Um, let's see. What do I want? I want a defensive sweep. Now, is this taunt? I'm wondering if this is more like a brute taunt, or is this more like, all right, Rick, uh, Maxard, do you know if the shielded class is a brute or a scrapper? Because the taunt in both of them works much differently. Well, let's see. Teleportation. And yes, you're not sure? Okay. Well. Enhanced defense, so I'm gonna want this. Well, I mean, I could take it. First, I probably think I need to start putting some slots over there in my attacks. Alright. Wow. Alright. There we go. There we go, chat. Alright. So, I've been on for almost 3 hours. I'm probably going to run... I'm going to run a small ad break for about 60 seconds or so. Maybe 90 seconds. And I'm going to go to the bathroom. So, I'll be right back. There we go. All right. So, second that's taunt, yeah. Let's see. Chance for knock up is okay. Alright. Oh! Oh my god! I love that! That is amazing! Oh yeah. Oh, you are moving down one. And actually... I think I'll probably put that there. Oh. What I did this whole thing for. Now. Oh. I missed one. Alright, so put that one there. Put that one there. Swap that one out with that one. Go with that one. Alright. Now, level 26. Let's go to Talos. See, chat. This is the reason why you get the power of long range teleport. Because long range teleport does not teleport you across a map. It teleports you to different zones. Yes. When I was reading it, I was thinking, this is gonna just take me to a different map somewhere else. Oh, nay. It is actually gonna take you, see, to a different zone. And I need to find contact. Oh. Oh, oops. My bad. I have a lot of things here. Let's see here. Yeah, go to him. Because I'm missing something, chat. I do not have my radio. My radio. And, hey, Maxard, if you could find out why this is red and why every time I zone does it go down to having only 2, that would be great, because that is annoying as fuck. Please excuse my language. And then assemble team, put that down there. Enter inspiration, put that down there. Shrew some self-destruct. Put reveal down there. Rest definitely needs to go down here. Proactive assault. Alright. And here we go. Like I said, on this server, everyone gets all the travel powers. I feel like a fool. I should have watched my chat. Why didn't you warn me? She was right there. Now I should have... Okay. Where's Detective Somebody? Talos Island. Okay. Do I need to go to Steel Canyon just to get the... Yeah, I probably do. And that's down. Alright, well. Galaxy City, Monorail, Echo, Galaxy, Steel Canyon. There we go. So, yeah. Admissions officer. I'm not looking for an admissions officer. I'm looking for I looking for him? Because he will give me a radidio. Very, very important thing. Alright. See, there it is, chat. Now. Why do you hate me so? Talos. Alright. Every time. Every zone. Alright. Now, here's where I'm going to do something very unusual. What I'm going to do is I'm going to look for a mission. And I don't like the thorns. The council's okay. I really like freaks with freak shows. But we're just going to do that. Alright, so now mission, select. Alright, to the mission. See, we're doing an actual mission now. Alright, so I've stopped the whole power level. You guys saw how that worked. You can continue going on in that mission all the way to 50. But what I normally do is I normally run the whole mission, which puts me somewhere around 38 when I leave, and then I'll run the lethal smashing version of the fire farm until 50, and it's normally one of each in your 50. To see what this is actually going to allow me to do, I can put him on passive. Now, well, they died rather quickly. Well, that teleport is beast. Alright, now let's see how this taunt reacts here. Not bad. Keep in mind, most of the attacks that I've got, I'll just go ahead and show it down here. Oh, most of the attacks I've got are actually enhanced. So what I'm going to do just go through here. Put some enhancements in there. And none of my defense have any slots in them. But because of the fact that I did do the first, I do actually have influence. I could go buy me some. And I do actually have tickets, so I could actually go buy actual IOs if I really wanted to. But first things first. I wonder how bad I've always left my pets or my companions. Oh yeah, hold on. What am I doing here? Yes, sir. So we're actually playing now. We're actually getting some gameplay in. All right. There we go. See this? See chat, this is the reason why I wanted a Hell Knight. The Hell Knight also has pets of his own. So let's look at that. This is debuffs, damage, movement, base. So I have no earthly idea what set that actually is, but it's the set of I'm gonna kick your ass. That's what it is. Well, so I think I did a pretty good job. I think I need to put some sockets in here. I think I need to start slotting some of the some of them. He dismissed his pets. Kind of ironic. I have a pet that has pets. Where's my ambush at? Oh, I'm at 0-0. Okay. And that's fine. I mean, truthfully, all I'm doing is I'm trying to see what this Shields is all about. Because I have never, you know, Shields is not This is a We Have Cake only exclusive right here. And I kind of like it. I'm kind of digging the shields. I think that I want to actually play the shields. I don't think I want to. I don't think I'm gonna go back to AE for a while. I think I want to get me some levels. I think what I'm gonna do. Set that. There we go. Yeah. So now we're going to try this a different way. And of course, Maxer, if at any point in time you wish to come level with me, you know you are always welcome. The only thing you have to do is speak up. Okay? I'm not I am not now, nor am I almost ever doing anything that I can't break away from. Although, just as a word to the wise, or a word of advice, I'm wanting to build some pretty powerful tunes on every server. And the reason why I want to do this is because I want to start up Strike Forces, okay? Plain and simple. The in-game content, the through-game content, the ones that take hours, the raids that take hours to complete, that's what I want to do. Personally, I want us to be able to come on and, you know, garner maybe 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 people, whatever, on one of the servers, and, you know, go take on the arachnids. Or, you know, do some actual in-game content. End-game content. Okay? That's what I want. Really and truthfully. That's... There's a glowy. Oh, the Christmas is here. I probably will get tricked, or... Yeah, I've been naughty. I mean, apparently it saw my outfit. Yeah. So yeah, Maxer, go ahead if you would like, go ahead and just let me know, and I will team up with you. You know that. All you have to do is say the word, send the invite, and the invite is on its way. Oh yeah, this is more like a fence. Right. Hey John, I'll team with you. Alright, we might end up teaming up a little bit later, because I have to make a, I gotta run up north. Well, I say up north, it's Mount Vernon. To grab some stuff for my wife. So I'm probably gonna have to get off here shortly so that I can do that for my wife. If it wasn't for that, yeah. As Maxer can attest, you know, we play almost every day. Or actually, I'd almost say we have played every day. Hi guys. Oh, look at the details in the gun. I like that. Sorry, I updated my PC like yesterday, so I turned up all the graphics to the game, and I forgot how beautiful and detailed this game was. I believe this is pretty good stuff here. Yo. There we go. Yes, sir. Huh. There we go, chat. Yeah. There we go, there we go. Exit. That is actually... That's tough. And here I was playing it. I was going to delete this tune. I'm not going to... That's definitely not in the cards now. God, I wish I could get it to quit doing that. I think I'm gonna go back to Atlas. And yeah. Yeesh. Yep. Just when you think that our political system couldn't get any worse, South America 7,000 protesters set fire to their Congress. Yeah. People we disagree politically. Let's be humans and civil to each other. And by the way, what I just realized is cat. What the hell is that? Oh wow, that's neat. Cat Mad Otter is an ad or was an admin. That's what I was mad about or aggravated about. She offered a couple of levels. I was going to see if I could get some icing, get some IOs. Alright. Alright, so yeah. Yeah, that's the sad part about it, okay? This, in reality, the sad part about it, Recco, is we have a generation, or we have, I can't say a generation, we have groups of people who cannot be told that they're wrong, cannot compromise. I understand there are certain things in life you do not compromise. None of them is found within Congress. Okay? They want to set Congress ablaze because the Trump administration hasn't shown evidence to courts to do anything about the election. Why? That's because there is no evidence. You see a man holding and waving a piece of paper. Did you read what the piece of paper said? No. You're taking his word for it. Once again, no critical thinking. Read the court cases and why the courts are throwing them out, okay? There's one common thread between all of them. No evidence. None. But because of the fact that he can repeat it, and he's got all these other people to repeat it, and they say, "Oh, we found this massive." Well, I could say that. I found massive voter fraud, and see here I've got here on this sheet of paper, on these papers, I have all the evidence. But then I never let anyone see the sheets of paper. The only ones who have to see the sheets of paper, which are the judges, they don't, they haven't seen them either. So they throw the court case out. Now you've got a group of people all huffy puffy mad because they threw the court case out. Imagine that. There, you don't show evidence to a judge. Now, and bear in mind, okay, when I say this, these are federal judges that Trump put in office. I say this again. Federal judges that Trump put in office. There is no evidence, thus they cannot support the claim. Now you can hold around and wave around pieces of paper, but when the rubber meets the road, there's no meat to it. What about Biden's laptop? Rubber meets the road. Has anyone read anything? Has anyone ever sat down and read to you what Biden's laptop said? Or did they just say Biden's laptop said all these bad things? No one has shown you. No one can show what. If they could show it, they could arrest him. Hillary's emails. Here's a really good one. Hillary's emails. They prosecuted that woman for 8 fucking years. 8. No one's ever found anything. Barr himself, Trump's own AG, could not find evidence saying that she did it, saying that this is illegal. You know, done all these despicable acts. His own AG admitted her innocence. Does it stop them from saying it? No. Does it stop people from repeating it? No. All the lies just keep on going. Nobody's asking for any information, and so many people are fooled because they hold up a piece of paper with writing on it. I have, we have, we have the information right here, but no one knows what that says because no one can read it. We have 245 complaints from poll watchers. Mind you, these are poll watchers in a state where the Trump administration sued the people because in the counties where those 245 complaints came from, the Trump administration sued them saying that they weren't there. So which is it? Were they not there, or are they making a complaint? Can't complain about shit you didn't see. But once again, people just repeating stuff. Once they actually looked at them, the funniest one I saw though is if you ever get an opportunity, the last week with John Oliver, he depicts Trump's claims, and he proves them or disproves them, because his thing is when the Republicans stand behind him and say what harm will it cause to humor him and see where it goes. This is where it goes. You allow him the platform to continuously make baseless claims. You have a group of people who are so aggravated and ready to fight, they don't know what they're doing. No one is critically thinking about anything, and they're moving. They're moving forward. So what he does is he went through and CNN, the 4,500 dead people that voted in Georgia, they mentioned one name in particular, so they investigated it. And when what they found out was that it was not a Mr. James whatever, it was a Mrs. James whatever. The idea is he would be 118 years old if he was still alive. His wife, or 104 years old. His wife, who is 97 years old, still votes as her married name, Mrs. James whatever Jr. And yes, she did vote. And that was her vote. And she even admitted she voted for Biden. And actually, she said, I didn't vote for the Democrats. I voted against the one in office. When they looked at the list of the 4,500, CNN actually took a lot sampling of 50. What they found is 28 of them were dead and did not vote. 12 of them voted but wasn't dead. And the rest of them, what they found out is that no one who was dead casted a single ballot out of the 50 samples that they took from the 4,000. And John Oliver explains it the best. He says, that means if I told you were expecting to grab an Oreo and instead you had the same odds of grabbing two dead mice wrapped up in two dead mice hugging a used condom, you wouldn't pick, because the 51st choice would be another dead rat hugging a used condom. Well, I'm not going to say all of it's bullshit, because I can almost guarantee you on some level there's voter fraud, okay? I'm not delusional. But the level at which voter fraud would have to occur to affect the presidential election is so massive. Okay, you can't voter fraud one state. You have to voter fraud like 9 states. And not only would you have to voter fraud 9 states, but you would also have to cede certain counties. No. They say, oh, the mail-in votes. They're almost all 80% Democratic. Mail-in votes predominantly are 60% Democratic anyway. This time it was about 80, almost 90. And they say, well, see that right there? That shows no, that would be true if you didn't have a president or a side that spent the last 3 months saying don't mail a ballot because it'll get thrown away. Don't mail a ballot because it's fraud and it's cheating. Which also explains why they did so well at the polls, because he told his people to go to the polls and vote, whereas the Democratic side said vote however you want, vote by mail, vote by whatever. So you had a whole bunch of Democrats that didn't go to the polls, and you have a whole bunch of Republicans who only went to the polls. Which means that when you start counting the ballots, all of a sudden it is a heavily Democratic ballot. It's heavily Democratic. Now this played right into his plans, because much like he said that there's voter fraud, he got everybody so hyped up and amped up on the fact that there's voter fraud that he literally got all of his people to go in and vote in person while the Democrats didn't. And then the moment they shut down the polls, he started asking for mail-in ballots to not be counted, which actually breaks like 3 different amendments. Okay, I'm just telling you, because what that basically does is it says that everybody who mailed in their ballot, even though the ballot was a legitimate and legal form of voting in the beginning, is now disenfranchised. Okay, and he knew by the rhetoric that he put down for the previous 6 to 8 months, he knew the mail-in ballots, and I mean the pugnates knew. We all knew. I mean, it doesn't take a massively intelligent person to understand that the president went for the last 6 to 9 months saying don't mail in your ballot, go to the polls and vote for yourself. There's massive amounts of voter fraud. So he knew the Democrats were going to go vote by mail, because they actually said it. Hey, don't show up in person because there's this COVID thing. Just mail in your ballot. We have that system already in place. It can handle it. We'll do our thing. Meanwhile, he put a new person in charge of the Postal Service to slow it down. Then he turned around, and as soon as the polls closed, he said, stop counting all the votes. And he went as far as to not only say, let's stop counting all the votes, but I've won. No shit. Most Democrats didn't go in person. You knew that was going to happen. Now you're trying to go through and invalidate all the mail-in voters from a system that you even yourself use. Trump, mail-in ballots. As a matter of fact, for the longest time, he said absentee voting is a scam. Mail-in voting is where it's at. Which, dumbass, are the same thing. They're the same thing. But, I digress. That's the state in which we've come to today. You know, if you didn't see what he was going to pull happening in all these lawsuits, then you had your eyes closed. Honestly, you didn't want to see. Because anyone who's watching knows that this is like a game of chess. And that's what he's doing. He was playing for the end game. He knew a lot of people didn't like him, and motivated a lot of people to go against him because he is for big business. He rode on an economy that wasn't his. And then he crashed that economy, and once he crashed that economy, there is no... He's propping up the economy, people. And now what he's doing is he's doing everything within his power. He's keeping everybody busy with all these lawsuits, keeping the media outlets busy with all the lawsuits, so you don't pay attention to what he's doing behind the camera. Okay? When you go to start pulling... in a military situation, when you pull massive amounts of troops out of any location, that destabilizes that area, okay? Every military member knows this. It does. Because you're no longer protecting whoever you were there protecting before. You're no longer there training, in effect, the people you were there before. So when that becomes unstable, the next president's going to have to deal with it. He's pulled all the COVID funding was scheduled to re-up in December. Why? That way, if he was reelected, he could smile and re-up everything, or B, he could shut it all down. And that means the first 20 days of January, the whole thing crashes. If you have a 401k, you should know better than anybody else. For some odd reason, the unemployment's going up and my 401k is going up. That's because the government is propping up the economy. They are. Well, now he's going to kick all the props out because he's a sad loser and he's going to take his ball and go somewhere else and play. So now we're going to have, and it's going to be tough, but he's doing everything to make the next administration fail or put them in the worst situation that he can. He won't allow them to start their transitions, which means they're not garnering the information that they need to garner. The transition teams, even if he was to win and the courts were to overthrow the people's vote, you can undo it. Then you could just turn off the transition team. So what's the harm in letting the transition team start? The harm is it defeats it. It airs a sense of defeat. 2, it allows the person taking over to start garnering the knowledge that they need to run our country. So as much as you can coat yourself in the flag and say, I'm an American, what this guy is doing is completely un-American. And it's not for you, it's not for me. He's honestly trying to wreck the system because the system didn't work for him. So like a crybaby, like the little baby he is, he's going to take his ball somewhere else and play. And he's trying to make it as hard as possible for the next person coming in. And I hope to God enough people have their eyes open that they can see what he's doing. Because I know for one, I for sure do. I see exactly what he's doing. Almost everything he says the Democrats do, if you watch, he does himself. Obama was the most decisive president in our country. Fucking really? Really? Huh. You want to check those facts now? He's the most decisive. I'm not saying that Biden is going to be better. Just he has the opportunity to. I don't see him as a narcissist. But all I'm saying is stay woke, chat. Keep your eyes open. Watch for an end game, because all of them are for the end game. Just this end game, I can guarantee you, is going to hurt. I mean, there's not gonna be riots in the street, and there's not gonna be it's just gonna be Wall Street's we're gonna go through a hard recession because we fired half the economy. The government is hoarding its own money and handing it out to businesses instead of handing it out to people so that the economy can get better. Because when you hand money out to the economy, you hand money to the people, the demand side, the people who create the demand. When you hand money to businesses, you're not giving it to the economy, you're giving it to businesses. The economy doesn't get any better. Nobody gets put to work. And we're all in the same shit show we've been in. But that's just my opinion. Sorry for getting on my soapbox. Once again, that's the bullshit. And I have a feeling that he's creating an even bigger shit show before he leaves. a hole. If I'm not mistaken, no. I think he just leveled me to 50. Shit. Oh, okay, well. I got 2 slots available, so I'm going to put them here and here. No. I think he gave me money. No, I don't know what the hell he did. Yeah. What do you mean? Ah. All right. See, tell him to approve my account. Well, I can. Apparently, Nomad is the only one that can do it. So, all right. Okay, well, I am going to give this a rest for a little while. I believe. Oh, he gave me some money. Yeah, yeah, he gave me money. Oh, dude, I will try. I'm always down for helping out my chat. I'm always down. Got so excited. Got so excited about asking for everything else. Forgot about the main reason why I came. Ooh, savage fool. Rubber Raggy. Oh yeah. So I'm waiting. When he gets done, he he'll slot up everything for me. I'm gonna shower and run some stuff around the house. It's been fun watching and learning too. Have a good rest of your day. I'll be tuning in when I can. Hey, come back anytime. I really don't know what's wrong with my little girl here. She just sort of shakes every now and then. Like she is petrified. Oh, there we go. Oh, thank you. Once again, it's one of the joys. There we go. All right. All right. So now when I start back in, um, all right. So if you've been watching the stream and the vlog and you like what you see, do it. Go ahead. Do me a favor. Click that follow button. Ring the bell. That way it lets you know anytime. It'll let you know anytime that I get online. That way you too can join me. I swear, if this is the first vlog you're watching, I normally don't talk that much about politics, and I try not to get on my soapbox. Yes, Max, we will play later. Most definitely. When I get back from Mount Vernon, which will probably be in about 3 hours, I'm gonna hop right back on. Just FYI, just letting you know. And I'll probably still be on Cake, or maybe Unity, or maybe I'll probably be on Cake because I want to see this one through. I want to see this one to 50. Um, so yeah, if you, I normally don't get on my soapbox. For those of you who stuck it out, the 5 of you who are still here right now, thank you. Sorry that you had to hear me drone on about my soapbox, but it is something that I do believe in and I am quite passionate about, and I wish I can change. And if I can change one person, one mind, one day, then we're one step closer to being a better place. And I'm not saying that you have to agree with me. What I'm saying is that I want you to think about it, to be critical, to be a critical thinker, to have to have your own thoughts, to not just assume, to remove the assumption, and to not just believe anything and run around like a sheep because someone else said so. All right. Um, you guys have a great day, and I will see you on a later stream. Peace.